Hello, guys, and welcome back to FCB for Life. I'm so glad you're here for another exciting episode. Today, we've got a thrilling matchup between FC Barcelona versus Osasuuna in La Liga Day 27, right at Monteguish. In this episode, we'll dive into the tactical lineup, the latest team news, and of course, my predictions for how this is going to unfold. So sit back, relax, and get ready for all the pre-match analysis that you need. Do not go anywhere. Let's jump right into it. Now we are looking ahead to La Liga match day 27, where FC Barcelona will host Osasuuna at Montjuic this Saturday at 9 p.m. Barcelona will be looking to keep their spot at the top of the table after an intense 1-0 win against Benfica in the Champions League last Wednesday, where we battled with 10 men for most of the game since the 20th minute. Meanwhile, Osasuna are one of the teams fighting for an European spot, sitting just 5 points behind in 11th place with just 33 points in the La Liga table. Now, let's not forget, we suffered a surprising 4-2 defeat to Osasuna earlier this season on match day 8 back in September, which was our first La Liga loss. Osasuna literally handed us our first La Liga loss, but that was because our team was heavily rotated and we have been much better team since then. We've won our last 6 games in a row, including 4 clean sheets. The only 2 goals we've conceded came along in a big 7-1 victory over Valencia and a 4-1 win away at Sevilla. This Saturday is another opportunity to extend that impressive run to 7 games straight. But Osasuna coming to this one struggling with just 1 win in their last 5 league games. Still, we know how they can be when they face Barcelona. They turn into a different team, almost like super soldiers. But trust me, that won't be happening this time because we are out for revenge. Now, considering the tough match against Benfica and the heavy schedule we've got in March with Atletico Madrid away at the Metropolitano and another crucial Champions League encounter with Benfica in the return leg, Hansi Flick might make some slight rotation for this match, but I know he would not be making the same mistake. Do not worry, we've got this. In terms of stats, Barcelona have won 33 of their 42 home games meeting with Osasuna. We have taken 10 of the last 11 encounters, keeping a clean sheet in 8 of those matches. In fact, Osasuna haven't scored at home to Barcelona in their last 4 visits. But we know that Osasuna will likely set up with, a 5 solid man defense, as they used to do, trying to frustrate our attack play and look for a counter-attack opportunities. This is where we need to be smart with our game plan. Breaking down that low block is going to be very, very crucial. And this is where Dani Olmo comes in, because he could play a huge role in this. We've seen how effective he is at unlocking stubborn defenses. And, Hansi Flick could experiment him in a false 9 position. Yeah, Hansi Flick has done that once or twice with him. Dani Olmo gives us more attacking options when he plays as number 10 with Lewandowski. Unfortunately, Dani Olmo had to leave the Benfica match early, playing just 20 minutes after the red card incident. But he will be fully fit and ready to contribute and score some goals against Osasuna. Now, moving on to the team news. First up, we will be talking about Frankie de Jong. FC Barcelona have taken a step forward to present him a new contract at the club. Frankie has been a standout performer for Barcelona this season, picking up the pace from his ankle injury. While his current contract runs until 2026, Barcelona are reportedly in talks to extend his deal, with a new three-year extension offer on the table, keeping him until 2029 at the club. However, despite his growing importance to the team, the extension would not come with an increase in his current salary. There are rumors in the team saying the driving force behind his renewal offer is none other than Hansi Flick, whose influence has been crucial in ensuring that Frankie stays put. De Jong has really found his rhythm again under Hansi Flick, and he trusts Hansi Flick, becoming a key in the midfield this season. And with Barcelona's current form, who would want to leave Barcelona right now? Even Ansu Fati, who is not seeing much playing time, seems committed to staying at the club, because I have been hearing contract to Frankie de Jong for over 6 months, 7 months right now. He keeps rejecting the contract. I do not know the reason why, but right now he sees how Barcelona are performing and how important he's becoming. Also, is the captain of the club, so he has no choice but to stay. Also, so that is just how powerful the pull and dominance of FC Barcelona is right now. So moving on to some important and positive news today on the training ground. Alejandro Balde is back in action after some worrying reports surfaced about a fitness setback following Barcelona's league victory over Benfica. It's a relief to hear that Balde trained normally today with the team on Friday morning. The injury scare was due to a bad blow to the ankle, but thankfully it seems like just a knock. There are rumors floating around that Balde might face a lengthy spell on the sidelines, which would have been tough for him and the team, given how crucial he is, especially the business end of the season right now. But the good news is it looks to be okay, and we will see him back in action soon. Finally, let's talk about Gavi. Gavi has fully recovered from his recent fever and will be available for selection for the next match. His return is going to be crucial, especially with Pedri needing a bit of rest after his heroic man of the match performance in Benfica, where he covered the most distance on the field. He really did a great job against Benfica. Even Chesney. I would want Chesney to take the man of the match, but yeah, Pedri also said he's going to give it to him in the dressing room. That is a very good gesture from our young star. Well, you can see he covered the most distance on the field, and after the final whistle, Pedri was seen going straight down to the ground, very exhausted from the effort he made on the field. That is why having Gavi available will definitely help ease the workload on Pedri and provide that much needed depth in the midfield. So a lot of good things right now is happening on Barcelona. De Jong's potential extension, Balde's recovery, and Gavi's return. So these are good things happening. So let me know your thoughts about the team news and put your comments down in the comment section. Moving on to the predicted lineup for the game against Osasuuna. Well, in goal, we've got our number one. Our number one was Szczesny, who put on a very wonderful performance against Benfica this week. After solidifying his status as the first choice goalkeeper, well, he's going to start in goal. And in defense, we could see some changes at the left back, where Gerard Martin could get the start so as not to risk Balde just after his recovery from the knock. Inigo Martinez also could be given a rest by Hansi Flick, potentially making way for Eric Garcia to feature against Osasuuna. And also Pau Kubasi will feature in this game due to the suspension he got against Benfica. However, Jules Koundé is expected to hold up to his place at the right back ahead of Hector Fort. Then in midfield, we're gonna have some major shuffling in the midfield because I know Pedri and Frankie de Jong would be given rest by Hansi Flick on Saturday night. Then it's gonna open doors for Marc Casado's return to the starting lineup and also for Gavi as the double pivot. And also in the number 10 position, we are gonna see Dani Olmo return back also in the starting lineup after just playing just 26 minutes at the expense of the red card of Pau Kubasi. So he was sacrificed for that. So he was taken off, and I know he has gotten enough rest and is ready to go against Osasuuna. In attack, we are gonna have Lamine Yamal and Rafinha. They are likely to hold their places in the final third. They are gonna be slotting in on the right and the left flank respectively. However, Hansi Flick could opt out to hold his ace striker Robert Lewandowski for Saturday's game, and in place of Lewandowski, Ferran Torres is gonna get the nod in his place. So let me know guys what you think about this formation and drop in the comments in the comment section. Moving on to my predictions of the game. When I say we are going to have our revenge, I mean we are going to have our revenge. So I go with a 4-1 win over Osasuuna at home. 4-1 win, and that is it. 4-1 win, and I am going to put Lamine Yamal and Rafinha on the scoreboard. So let me know guys about this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section and what you think is going to be the scoreline against Osasuuna. And that's a wrap for today's video guys. I hope you are as excited as I am for this upcoming match. It's going to be a crucial one for us so that we can stay on top of the La Liga table. We do not need to slip up right now because these are very important times. So don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'm going to see you all on the next one guys. Visca Barça.